Hello, hello everyone, and Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. My name's Ristretto, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. Hope you guys are having a nice holiday season. By the time you guys are watching this, I'll be visiting with my own family, hopefully enjoying some holiday meals or just relaxing, whatever it is, but I recorded this before I left on some holiday travels, and I wanted to do something a little bit special for Christmas. If you guys have been watching the channel lately, then you know I've been working my way through 3-star hub, and one of the quests in that rank specifically stuck out to me as something I would save for a special occasion, that quest being Heaven and Earth. Now, if you've played some of the other old Monster Hunter games, you might have been familiar with this quest. You're going to be hunting both a Rathalos and a Rathian in the same quest. It appears in quite a few of the older Monster Hunter games. And I initially set out to take on this quest using the gear that you see in front of you, or the equipment that you see in front of you. That is the full Malfestio set, and I have it gemmed to give us speed sharpening in addition to weakness exploit. And we're also going to be using the Eternal Strife Sword and Shield. You get this sword and shield by mining and getting the rusted sword and shield and then upgrading it. And it doesn't have a whole lot of raw. You can see it only has 80 raw there, but it does have a bunch of green sharpness, and it has 41 dragon element, which Rathalos and Rathian are quite weak to. So much so that I took them on with this gear, and the quest actually went a little too smoothly. I killed them pretty quickly. I didn't have to be all that careful. Took a few more hits than I would like, and so I decided, why don't we do things a little more out there, a little more special. And so what we're going to do is we're going to chuck all our items in the box. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove our armor. And what we're going to do, what we're going to do, if I can menu properly, we're going to try and take out both Rathalos and Rathian using just our tunic and our Eternal Strife. Do a naked hunt. I've done some naked hunts before in the series, but not for a little while here. And I figured this would be as good an occasion as any to do our first one here on the channel. So we're going to head off to the hub, and we're going to embark on our quest. Now, I will admit, this is not my first attempt at this. I did get the quest first try when I was using the Malfestio set. It did genuinely go quite easily, but the naked hunt has been a little more difficult, and so we'll see if I can get it this time. Heaven and Earth, from the head of the island guard. A Rathalos and a Rathian appeared on the deserted island. Do you know just how deadly they are when they're together? And during mating season, it's suicide. Still up for the hunt? I think we are. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to use all the items that they give us in the box here. I didn't want to bring a whole bunch of our own and just have tons of whetstones and tons of heals and yeah, just that kind of thing. So we'll have 2 paintballs, 2 antidotes, 2 flash bombs. Don't even know if we'll end up using all those, but those are the tools that we've got with us. We'll see how this goes. It's funny, I've had some quests where they've been together almost the entire time, which is fun in its own way. And I've also had some quests where they've sort of avoided each other, so we'll see how things go here. In some of the entries in the series where this quest appears, they have some special AI where, like, anytime they roar, it'll draw the other one near. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Alright, there goes Rathian. We'll follow her shadow to the first area. See which way she goes this time. She's going to area 3, it looks like. After her we go. Just going to apologize in advance for my commentary on this hunt. Naked hunting and multi-monster hunting both require more focus than usual, which I'm not always good at, so we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Just a big ol' whiff on the head there. You can see even without any armor skills, we're still dealing pretty decent damage. We haven't really hit her head all that much. And we already got a flinch. Oops. My positioning and my swings are a little bit off right now. At least that's how it feels. Let's see if we can't get them locked in a little better. Oof. Look at all that damage. Oh, and here's Mr. Rathalos. So things are about to get a little more intense. At least they're not both raged all at once. I thought for a second he was going to push her tail whip into us. That would have been something. Oh no! There we go. We're good, we're good. We're good. Is he leaving? No, he's just charging around. This is something I've actually started to like doing a little bit more of across the series, is when you have a chance to see what it's like to fight two monsters in the same area, giving it a shot. All right, she took off. We should pay attention to what direction she's flying off in. Looks like she was flying off towards Area 7. Yeah, in the past I've done a few other hunts like this, where we purposefully take on two monsters at the same time and just deal with how ridiculous that gets. A lot of the time it means that there are some not super fair moments as the monster movements overlap and they just screw you over. But more so than from a combat fairness perspective, it's just interesting to see what it's like to weather through something like that. That was some nice damage on her head just there. Oh no! Out of position. Scary. Yikes. I was expecting that stagger because our last little combo on her head did not stagger her. Ooh. That was a little stressful. Too close for comfort. Oh, greedy. Should probably go ahead and take a few heals before Rathalos gets here, just in case. Oops. Goodbye. Little ant. Alteroth, that's what those are called. Goodbye, Alteroth. Yeah, we're dealing good damage here, I can tell. You gonna land? Yep. Rathalos is flying in. We can see in the top right. At this point, I'm also going to go ahead and get a paintball on her. Oh, no! That way, if she flies away and she's weak, we can get some extra damage on her. Or not we can get some extra damage, but we won't lose out on too much damage chasing her around. Also, I can't tell you how much I only do this kind of stuff with Sword and Shield. Doing this with almost any other kind of weapon would just be so messed up. Alright, she's leaving. Being able to sheath and being able to quickly use items is so important when you're trying to hang out with two monsters in the same area like this. Alright, she's up in the nest. We're gonna follow her up there. Let's see if we can't finish her off before Rathalos gets here. I learned the hard way that you can get hit from behind with that move. Ooh, and our sharpness went down too. If we get a good opening with her, we should sharpen. Let's do it now. Before Rathalos gets here and screws up everything. Yeah, there we go. Feels good. Gonna run out and around her wing. We just deal so much extra damage to the head with Dragon that it's worth actually going all the way around there. At least I think it is. Rathalos is here. Wonder why his roar made her flinch like that. Yeah! Get each other. She's dead. Good stuff. I don't know if they're able to kill each other in this game. That's probably the cleanest Rathian attempt I've got so far. Rathalos I find to be a bit more troublesome. He just doesn't stay on the ground and give you access to his head as readily as she does. And I mentioned this in some of my other recordings, but I've just been having a hard time rolling their default tailspin recently. I don't know what it is, but that's usually an attack I'm quite good at rolling, but not so lately. All right. Having all three of our hearts available for this one guy bodes pretty well, although that could just be 3 fireballs to the face. Ouch. Or just a bunch of little steppies, as you can see with how much damage just being near his feet did to us there. Is he gonna fireball? Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and probably paintball him too. Or not. Or we could just miss the paintball entirely. Whoa! Land into immediate fly again. This must be a nest specific thing. I don't remember seeing that. That must be a nest thing. It's so weird. Yeah, I feel like I've fought a lot of Rathalos in the last couple days, and I do not remember seeing that particular pattern or interaction. Ouch. Are we out of healing? Not yet. Okay. Is he leaving us? He is leaving us. Good stuff. Let's make sure. Okay, he is leaving us. Let's pay attention to which direction that shadow moves. Straight that way. Straight that way is back to Area 7. Actually get our Rathian carves too. How nice. Take a minute to gear up here. Let our red health regen. Back at it. Yeah, I find him a lot less straightforward than Rathian to take on with sword and shield like this. Oh, the wing almost pushed us right into that fireball. Youch. Look at the damage just from the tail. And it feels really bad to be like, oh, and I have a hard time evading that tail, but I have a hard time evading that tail right now. Oh, the fire. All right, that's our last potion for now. That health is looking spooky. At this point, I've accepted we'll probably cart because we don't have any other healing with us. But the least we can do is get some extra damage on them before we go back to that camp. I'm expecting a head flinch. Like I said, apologies for the lack of quality commentary here. So stressful. He's not limp. All right, we gotta pay attention to what direction that circle goes off. That direction, huh? That's probably Area 3. Actually, straight that direction? Yeah, probably Area 3. All right. After that Rath. Yeah, here he is. Probably getting a drink or something. Yeah, he's exhausted. A little sloppy there, getting close to the wall and letting him hit us. Wouldn't you love to get a pin on us, buddy? Missing that last hit feels bad. Oh, this is such a nice opening. Yeah, there it is. Broke something else, broke his other wing. Okay, there we go. Can't even see the shadow. That direction is area 7. Do we have herbs here we can gather? I don't see any. There's a cat here that might bother us though. Yeah, no herbs. Well, we've got what we've got. There's a cat chilling down in the cave there. We're still exhausted too. Not for long. All right. One of his final rages. Let's see if we can't hold out long enough. Yes! Got it! We got it without carts. That feels so good. Man. A Merry Monster Hunter Christmas to y'all. What a nice way to introduce naked hunts to the channel. Granted, still just low rank Rathalos and Rathian, but I had a hard time. A fun time doing that. A little bit of multi-monster, a little bit of naked hunt, a little bit of gathering herbs. What more could you ask for? Give Mr. Rathalos a bow. Give y'all a fist pump. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the hunt, and I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Like I mentioned, I'm probably traveling and visiting with family. Maybe I didn't mention that in this recording, but in any case, I'll be back with some more Monster Hunter videos soon. I hope you guys have a nice holiday season. Cheers, and happy hunting. Bye-bye, folks.